morning. My name is Olivia Bates, and I'm a junior early elementary and special education pre-service teacher at Arcadia University. I'm near the end of my certification track, and I'm extremely eager to begin my career as an educator. My role as an educator began at a very early age. Starting in my basement classroom, but with 18-inch dolls for students, my sister as the helpful principal. While my students today aren't nearly as quiet as they were when I was growing up, I appreciate the opportunity to listen and learn from them, and hear about the challenges that the kids in today's society are facing. Walking into my pre-student teaching classroom, I am greeted by a room full of second graders that are eager to listen and learn about the world around them. I love walking into the classroom and seeing their smiling faces when they learn I'm spending the day with them, and I appreciate their warm hugs goodbye at the end of the day. To me, being a teacher is more than just making sure students meet state standards. It is about educating the whole student, academically and holistically. Therefore, my big idea involves fostering positive self-concepts at an early age to help educate the whole student. As a young woman and a teacher, I know the struggles of negative body image begin at a very early age, starting with the messages that children in today's society are faced with. Social media, advertisements, peers, family and friends, they all affect the way that students think about and talk to themselves. So, an early message that children receive is that there are false messages of perfection in today's society. Some of these issues make students think about that they are not valued and that physical features are more important than personal characteristics. As an old saying goes, little pictures have big ears, meaning children hear and remember a lot more than we think. According to NEDA, which is the National Eating Disorders Association, 42% of first to third graders wish they were thinner, and 81% of 10-year-old girls are afraid of being fat. First grade, the time when children should be learning about the world around them, making friends, and enjoying their initial schooling experiences. However, they are faced with these challenges. One day, in my second grade classroom, I walked in, and a little girl came up to me with her lunchbox, looking a little upset. She came up to me, opened it up, and said, "Miss Bates, I ate everything in my lunchbox today," and seemed a little bit concerned about this. At such an early age, she was already concerned with some of these issues of negative body image. However, I took this idea, and I talked to her, trying to reinforce the concept of positive body image. And I said, "Good, I'm glad that you ate everything in your lunch today, because it is important to refuel our bodies throughout the day. Because when you're working hard in school all day, you need to make sure that you have the adequate nutrition to take care of yourself." With this idea, this side conversation with a student might have helped address some of these issues. However, I think it needs to be addressed on a larger scale. So therefore, my big idea is to create a curricular program that fosters positive body images and self-concepts at an early age, so that we can help prevent students from going down the dark path of developing an eating disorder or prevent the idea of negative body image. My big idea is a curricular program called From the Inside, Helping Minds and Bodies, because I want to focus on both the body and the mind through this program. Because some of these issues, such as healthy eating, exercise, nutrition, and self-concepts, they're all tied together, and multiple factors shape the way that we think about and talk to ourselves. So therefore, through this program, students would walk into the classroom during the structured weekly program time, and they would view a positive image and quote on the board. This would help foster the idea of positive mindsets at the very beginning of the lesson. After reading this message, each child will receive an individualized letter from their teacher, with a little note just to remind them they are valued and deserve love and respect. How many of us enjoy just receiving little notes or messages, even just telling us to have a great day? It reminds us that someone cares. Therefore, I want to begin the lesson with this so that children have the idea of positive mindset in the beginning of the lesson. Next, children would transition into a movement activity to help them learn the importance of healthy exercise. Because for some people, it's hard to balance the idea of over and under exercising. Therefore, through this program, children have the opportunity to learn guided movement activities. Exercise releases energy and increases endorphins, which would tie back to the idea of positive mindsets. After completing this activity and learning that exercise can be fun and enjoyable, children would discuss this idea together, focus on personal characteristics rather than physical features, thinking about what they learned about themselves through this activity. After the movement activity and discussion, it would transition to a weekly lesson on respect. Respect for themselves and respect for their peers, family, and friends. Through this lesson, children would learn strategies for coping with some of the challenges that they are faced with in today's society. Teaching skills such as journaling, drawing, and sharing, they would all provide them with the outlet and the resource to process some of these challenges and also develop their emotional well-being through this activity for the rest of their lives. After working through the lesson on respect, as a teacher, I believe it's important to make sure that all students go home with food in their stomachs, because we don't know what they're walking home to at the end of the day. Therefore, I would provide a healthy snack for the children to teach them the importance of self-care and allow them to develop these skills for the future for themselves. With this snack, children would learn healthy eating skills, and they would also have food in their stomachs before they would leave school for the day. This would also reinforce the concept of fueling their bodies after exercise so that they know they can take care of themselves. Finally, at the end of the lesson, children would transition into a circle of positivity to try to link all of these ideals together. Through this activity, children would voice one positive self-statement and one positive statement to another to bring all this together. They would focus on personal characteristics rather than physical features and learn that they are valued and respected by their peers, but also by themselves. With all of these activities together, the children would end the lesson stating a class mantra. I'm strong, I am valuable, and I am worthy of respect, because I want to make sure that all students feel this way when they leave the classroom. Through this, my big idea, from the inside, healthy minds and bodies, I believe that this links all these issues together through a holistic standpoint to education. Because to me, being a teacher is more than just educating the academics. It is about making sure that students feel valued, loved, and respected, and have positive self-concepts. Through my fieldwork experience and my teaching in the classroom on Friday, I'm eager to share with you that I now have the opportunity to bring this into my second grade classroom. I will be teaching a lesson tying in all these concepts to help try it out and see its effectiveness. After teaching it, I will evaluate it and try to figure out what I can do to better the program and make sure that students have healthy minds and bodies. So I want you all to picture the mind of a young child. Innocent, moldable, yet durable. Children are open to new ideas and enjoy the learning experience. However, through some of the research that I've done, I found that children are facing some of these issues and we need to address them on a holistic level. First graders, second graders, third graders, all these children, they should be enjoying their initial schooling experiences and learning about the world around them. However, when 81% of our 10-year-olds are afraid of being fat, how can we believe that they are focused on the learning experience? So therefore, I encourage you to help me educate children from the inside because we want them all to have healthy minds and bodies for many years to come. Thank you.